Yeah, I heard somebody say,
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't have
that are still sitting on this highway, or this interstate, I should say, that are completely mangled, incinerated, and are waiting to be towed away by the many emergency vehicles you can see behind me. I will step out of the way to give you a visual of, sadly, really a devastating picture there. Just beneath what you see I-55 there, that bridge, you'll notice one car that was pushed off of the guardrail. Louisiana State Police confirming that person
so
was
much
one
of
of
that
7
could have been
killed
avoided if these people had CBs. All it took was the right trucker to get on the radio and say, hey, we got a bad pile up at mile marker such and such, east, west, south, northbound, wherever it's at. And all them other trucks that had CBs would have been on their brakes, their flashers on, and they could have warned other vehicles. They could have literally created a blockade, a rolling blockade, and stopped the other passenger cars. And so many lives would have been saved and hundreds of thousands of dollars. So CBs are important. And when these disasters hit, what do you think they went to when they didn't have internet? They went to AM, FM radio. They went to CBs. So they are important and they could save lives. Super Trucker instructional video of the day. Nothing special here. Like $20-some on Amazon or something. But it's a 40 channel. And I do like the ones that are adjustable, but I always seem to mess them up. So that's like dummy proof. So if you don't know, instinctively you would think, anybody's ever wired a socket or something in their house, you can think the white's the positive. It's not. The green is. And I've blew plenty of these fuses finding that out. But here's one issue I'm having. This should be in there. You would think this would be easy to lift up, but this is all one piece. And then this is all one piece. This is an International 2019 LT. So I'm trying to, because if not, it's just going to be wobbling around in there. And I don't want to have to like pack it full of, I don't know, whatever, but I'm trying to figure out how to get this up out of there. There's plenty of truckers out there that do use CVs. And there's a lot of yards that still use them too. So if you're signing in or checking in and you've never been to this place before, you're going to wish you had that CB. It's going to save you so much time.
Here I attempted restoring the strap but didn't want to crack the plastic.
So, opening up the mic box, we do have some installation brackets here. But they didn't provide screws for the mounting bracket, so I'm going to see if I got some in here. Because that'll work perfectly. I'll just screw that on there. And I'm going to mark this out to see where this bracket needs to go, because there's only one set of holes for the bracket. And it's pretty cool. It has these little twists on. I don't have the screws right now. I just got this truck, so I don't have everything in it that I would like. But that's good for the channel, because you guys get to experience all the important things that drivers need and should have. And since we're on that topic, extra oil, extra coolant, wheel chock, air chuck that hooks up to your glad hand, or that's the air chuck that hooks up to your glad hand, extra air hose, extra pigtail, rubber mallet for if your brakes freeze up, and I also have a small sledge that is anti-ice, anti-gel for winter months, extra triangles, extra fire extinguisher, and here I have grease, more coolant, more oil. Over here I have my inverter I'll be hooking up, and water, and I do have a fridge that I'll be installing soon. We'll do that together. And this doodad right here, which I might have time to do today. I'm waiting to get unloaded so I can pop that off, pop that right back on there. And this bad boy comes in so handy for cleaning up your truck, you know, because I do have a broom, but this is just so much more convenient. It gets down in all them crevices. And if you have a dog, when he starts acting ornery, you just spray him with that. So I was able to get that in there. And it does come with these screws, so if you had factory mounting brackets, you could use that, but I'll get some screws for that. So now we have that, and I used this doodad, which if you don't know, also great for owner-operators. Get you some tire plugs, and get you some rubber cement, and get you one of those, and one of these. You'll thank me later. Virgin tire right now is going to run you probably $800 minimum. If you get a retread, which you don't ever want to put retreads on your tractor as far as I'm concerned, because you will have a blowout. It's not if, it's when. If you get a retread, you're going to spend $400 to $600 for a retread. So, and you don't want to do that, or you don't want to have to replace an entire rim and tire. So get you one of those. So let's see how we did. Turn that on. Yeah, maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. Oh, look at that! Wow. Okay, let's turn this down. And so your squelch is basically how much signal. It doesn't look like anyone's on that channel. Oh, look at there. That's coming through the speakers because I hooked up the external speaker wire. So radio check, radio check. So when we do get some traffic, we'll hear it through the speakers, not through the mic. Radio check. So we're probably not in a great area. This does come with the owner's manual, with the manual, so you can use that if you want. I didn't personally, but I just remember I used to work on this yard, and I think they run on channel 3. So I'm gonna check. Can I get a radio check, please? That might have my squelch up a little too high. Turn that down. Radio check, please. No, nothing on that channel. Radio check, please. Can I get a radio check, channel 1? Radio check. Well, let's see when we get on the road what we get.
I sure not heard what you talking about.
Hey, there we go. Appreciate you.
Hey, JP, as I talk to you, man, I got my ammunition in my right hand, and I'm talking to the mic on the left hand. No doubt about it.
He got his ammunition in his right ear.
209, I'm hurting myself.
And his mic in his left ear. So, alright. So, it's working. How about that? And who knew somebody'd be on channel 6, right? So, there we go. That's owner-operator tip of the day right there. I'm your super trucker, JRo. Stay tuned for more. That's a couple guys having a conversation, so. And if you're sitting in the dock board, why not jump in it? He's hollering at somebody's truck and company, just saying hey to another driver. So that's pretty nice, pretty cool. There's a lot of etiquette out here, actually. And somebody commented on one of my posts, one of my videos about passing somebody. Good gracious. There was no offense intended whatsoever. It's a different generation, you know. So, I show everybody respect, no matter if I like you or not. So, that's just the way I operate. And we're looking at 58 minutes we've been in the dock, so we should be about done.